Hello, everyone. Just want to keep it short and sweet. I'm just going to get started. I'm going to jump on in. First, I'm going to play what Timothy Savage had to say. Um, I guess he trying to clear up their name, trying to let y'all know they are not the Clarice. They are the Savages and stop coming at them. So I'm going to go ahead and play that and I'll talk about that a little bit and then we're going to move on to what I was talking about. I think it was back in 2020 when I was mentioning and I was trying to look for the news article where Greenberg was saying that he had to fight to get Robert's royalties. And then I was told that signed his royalties over to Greenberg to pay him. And so and someone was telling me, I don't know what I was talking about. That's a lie. Robert didn't sign any royalties over to Greenberg. And I remember Greenberg. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the chat. And if you recall, I don't know, Felicia, do you remember when I said, I think it was it was either the end of 2019 or 2020, where I was saying to everyone, I said, I remember Greenberg at a press conference saying that he had to fight to get Robert's royalties. He didn't even know he was getting royalties and he had to fight to get his royalties. And someone told me that Greenberg, Robert signed over his royalties to him. So now I have a second person that can confirm it. So maybe they'll believe him because they told me I was lying and I didn't know what I was talking about. But let me let y'all listen to what Timothy Savage had to say. He's trying to get his name straightened out because they got the families confused. And so they talk about the Robert Sylvester Kelly's, supporters, but we've been putting out the accurate information. And so now you have other people jumping in and they are speaking on things, but they're not getting all the facts. And so they're pointing out different families and they don't even know who is who. So, you know, kudos to his supporters for trying to put the accurate information out there. At least give us the kudos for that. So here's this man, Timothy. Let y'all hear his mouth. Let me see if I can turn it up.
This is Tim Savage, and I just want to say hello to everyone. There's a lot of things that haven't been addressed, and I want to address those things immediately. So, thank you guys for coming on. I'm gonna spend about 2 minutes on this. First of all, my daughter about Jocelyn Savage. Jocelyn was not in high school. She was out of school. She was working in the Savage family's boutique. We had two of them in Georgia. She was in the process of on her way to college when she met Robert Sylvester Kelly. So my daughter did not meet no Robert Sylvester Kelly in high school, period. She was of age. My whereabouts and what we wanted to know to make sure that our daughter was fine, healthy, and okay. If you ever saw me on any radio station, any news network, anything like that, we wanted to find out to make sure our daughter was fine, healthy, and okay. And we could never get a response from that. For some reason, he kept her away from responding to that. That's the reason why we had to go to media. Two, is a lot of Claudia Jordan, some other people that's out here putting out false statements on their talk show on YouTube, which is definitely false. We are not the parents that were mentioned in the actual New York case. It was mentioned in the New York case that a set of parents was the mother, which was not my wife, was on the New York case. And it was mentioned in the case, whether it's true or false, it was mentioned in that case that she was texting the actual R. Kelly or whatever. That's not the case with the Savages. The Savages was not texting no R. Kelly. We never was mentioned in the New York case in no form or fashion. Guys, I'm telling you, you YouTube people, please get your facts. Get your facts straight, because we was never, ever texting no Robert Sylvester Kelly. Never. That was another set of parents. Our daughter wasn't in no high school. That's another set of parents. Guys, you got to be clear with this, because that's what I'm coming for.
Your ass for texting too.
Know that we got
trying to get that lingerie line going.
Never was mentioned in the New York case far as texting somebody else or texting Robert Sylvester Kelly. Period. These are facts. Now, guys, if you want to go on YouTube and spread these lies, that's fine. But I suggest you get your facts straight. You know, my middle daughter pointed some things out. And I went on, looked at Claudia Jordan show, and she had two guys on there. And the first thing they said, we sold our daughter, and we had this, and we put Texas in it. Listen, guys, get your facts straight. Go to the court docket case in New York. It'll tell you which set of parents. I'm not going to get involved with that. I'm not going to bash no other parents. I don't know what their case was, but that's not the Savages. Period. It's not the Savages, okay? So the most important thing that we need to know about, is we still want to know about, is do our daughter have Stockholm Syndrome?
Oh,
now, if you look at Stockholm Syndrome and you go and research Stockholm Syndrome, Syndrome was people in Sweden that a person had robbed a bank. And the actual people that was in the bank, when they robbed the bank, was actually, they came to like the bank robbers. And they stuck up for the bank robbers. Even the bank robbers was wrong. And so that's what we call Stockholm Syndrome. And that's what Joy has. Okay. If you want to call it that. I mean, this is stupidity. This is stupid at its worst. You know, I love my daughter, but she got to come to her senses. This just ain't right. You know, this just ain't right. You know, these attorneys, they want to get behind this, whoever. They want to get behind this, push this narrative that she want to be married to Rob, whatever. This is crazy. How ludicrous can this be, y'all? We got to do better, period. Because at the end of the day, it's still my daughter. And at the end of the day, whoever is just pushing this narrative, because this August case is coming up, you're going to have another thing coming. I promise you. He got 30 years, you're going to get 30 more years. And you're going to get another 30 more years out of another case. We ain't playing no games with y'all. You know who you are. Sit out there and push that narrative you want to. Let me explain something to you. And I'm going to explain something to you wholeheartedly. Let me tell you this. If you out here saying the Savages did something in the New York case, if you out here bashing the parents, which is the Savages, now we had nothing to do with what's going on with the New York case about that texting and all that, well, you're a Rob supporter. And people need to know that you're a Rob supporter. Whether you come out like Lil Boosie and say, hey, you're a Rob supporter. I respect you better to come out to say that than just hide behind and lies. If you want to be a Rob supporter like Lil Boosie, be a Rob supporter. I ain't mad at you, but tell the truth. Tell the truth on which parents that done what they did. I'm not going to get into
both of y'all mammas and pappers ain't crap.
Jocelyn is my daughter. Two, we want to make sure Jocelyn was okay and make sure everything
was
hell,
look at her parents here.
Mentioned that we was
texting. Hell, you crazy here. She probably got the crazy from your ass.
That's another set of parents, guys. Make sure you get your facts straight. Period. You know,
they text Robert too.
Rob, that's fine. Like him, love him, whatever you want to do with him. But at the end of the day, guys, you got to get your facts straight. Because you don't get your facts straight, you got a problem. You lying? It doesn't make sense.
Well, we had it straight, but y'all said we were lying. Now, who lying?
Was out here texting R. Kelly. That's stupid. You know? We trying to live and trying to find out what's going on with our daughter, make sure she's healthy and okay.
Well, she all right. She wrote a letter.
A lot like that.
She writing letters.
Man, you need to get a life, bro.
She got her sound body and mind.
Put out the facts. That's keeping it real.
Yeah,
you know, my main concern is to make sure my daughter's okay. As of right now, and I'm not a doctor, but she got Stockholm Syndrome.
She ain't got nothing. Period. She just got grown woman syndrome. Grown and I don't want to be bothered.
If we don't do anything, let's put out the facts first. before we do anything.
Well, my kids got Stockholm syndrome in here.
You want to share this to TMZ, whatever you want to share it to?
I'm about sharing shit. Get back. You just try to get your ass back on this thing. Let me get your ass off here, because you try to get some damn clout. Sit your damn half curl ass down. And I wasn't trying to even go that route today. I was just as calm as I can be, laying in this bed, minding my own business. His stuff that popped up, and I'm, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy. I did my best, y'all. He done got up a nerve. If you want to share this to TMZ, sit your damn ass down. Just want some damn clap. Your damn wife, your damn daughter got grown folks syndrome. Hell, she's grown as hell. Shit, I guess my kids got Stockholm syndrome here, because I don't hear from their ass here unless they ask these something shit, and I tell them to go on about your business. I got my own problems right now, and I ain't got time for y'all. I don't hear from your asses when you get your little money and stuff. Y'all don't call your little mama and see how she doing, she need anything. And my damn son definitely got Stockholm syndrome. He done found him another woman. He is kitty cat crazy, honey. He couldn't even stay here with me and help his mama get well. He trying to get back to some damn new cat. So I guess he got Stockholm syndrome. Hell, your kids gonna be who they are, and you can't force their ass to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Timothy he needs to just live y'all damn lives and let it go. Just pray for that child. Hope that she's doing well. Hope she's safe. Obviously she doing some help. Hell, she writing damn letters, so she gotta be saying she writing. She know how to write. She know how to spell. She know how to mail the damn letter to the attorney. She know how to call the attorney and check on her damn soon to be, I guess, husband. Hell, allegedly, and stuff. She know how to do all that, but just cause she don't want to talk to y'all right now, hell, she pissed off. She'll get over. Shit, it took a long time for my damn daughter to get over me, with the man that she was dealing with. Shit, she was mad at me. The man went to jail, and she was mad at me. I told her, I said, this man, I said, he don't work. He's nothing, and he is nothing. So I'm trying to tell her. So the man robbing and stealing, and his ass in prison right now. She ended up with a baby by him. So, I ain't scared to tell people about our life learning lessons. Maybe somebody else can learn off our life learning lessons. And so she was hot as fish grease. Hell, she thought I was the turn him in. I'm like, baby, I didn't turn that man in. I said, but if I knew it was a $25,000 reward out for his ass here in Houston, I would have been the one that turned him in, and I ain't ashamed to tell you that I was, and I ain't scared. I just been $25,000 richer. You can't kick my ass. So your kids get mad at you. Life goes on. Hell, go on with your damn life, baby. That's all I can tell you. Because I tell you like this, if you leave her alone and stop pushing the issue, keep your damn half curly ass hair off this damn internet talking about your daughter, let her be. Because our woman already said that she didn't have no life with y'all, that y'all wouldn't give her freedom. Y'all got people spying on her. Y'all was spying on her damn ass in the damn college. They had the little black ass girl that was all up in y'all business, and y'all recording her talking about STDs, and she sleeping with other women and all that kind of stuff, and screaming at her and hollering at her. Hell, look how they screaming at her. But they saying Robert's a monster, but you see these parents cussing their kids out. You seen how the savages cussed out Joy. You seen how the damn Clarice cussed out Azriel. The mama especially cussed her ass out. And the two they in there fighting over French fries and cussing each other out here. It was toxic. And that's what them girls told Robert. Them women told Robert that it was toxic in their household. She's pretty much gone. She's done with those. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of damn kids They'll divorce their parents. I know some adults that divorce their parents, don't want to have nothing to do with their parents. Don't know why, don't give a damn. But it is what it is. It's just like it's probably something that happened in the home or some memories that she don't want to deal with. And when she left, she fell in love with the limelight and the celebrity lifestyle, and then the different type of things that she has, that she experienced different from in the household with her parents, you know? And so as parents, we just gotta let it go. He gonna have a goddamn heart attack worried about his kid. And so my psychiatrist told me, shit, stop worrying about your kids. You got a bigger fish to fry. I have to have a major operation on the 11th of August. And when my daughter called me talking about, I'm like, girl, get off the damn phone with me, because I got my own stuff going on. I might have to have surgery on my throat. I got my own problem. My son that I did everything for, I sent his damn big ass head to college, went broke for his ass, did everything that I could for him. And I'm 2 hours away from his damn fat ass head, and he go see his uncle over his mama. I ain't making no big deal out of it. I give a damn. Let them live their lives. Let them fall, hit their ass on the concrete, and watch them pick themselves up. Give them some advice and go on about your business, honey. Because you're going to have a heart attack worrying about Joy. Joy, I understand he want to know that, make sure she okay. But ain't nobody called you and told you she was in the hospital. Nobody called you and said, we need you to come identify your daughter's body. And, and things like that. Everybody know where you at. Everybody know how to reach you if this child having some kind of issues. So she has grown woman syndrome. Okay? Grown woman minding her own business syndrome. Getting out of y'all lives syndrome. Doing what she want to do syndrome. Y'all heard this. Y'all had one damn psychiatrist a couple mentioned one damn thing, said a damn Stockholm syndrome. Niggas ain't never known anything about a Stockholm damn syndrome. Period. We used to call it henpecked and whipped. Henpecked and whipped, okay? Now he's talking about she got Stockholm syndrome. The bank robbers, and the people fell in love with the bank robbers back in such and such and such and such. I'm like, really? Really? This woman got grown woman syndrome, okay? Syndrome to do what she want to do, how she want to do it, okay? Long as she ain't breaking no laws. Because hell, I'll be on my damn vacation. I have my damn margaritas. I'll be jumping out of planes, snorkeling, skydiving, all that kind of stuff, and show her I live your life because I'm living mine. Shit, that's all you have to do. Because it's a lot of parents don't even deal with their kids. A lot of kids don't deal with their damn parents. It happens every damn day in life. And the only reason, and I can just reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, the reason why Tim and them damn Clarice doing and did what they did is all because of money. You seen that too, Tim? Black people adopting all. Yeah, all up in Europe and stuff. I can't. I'm just making a little sense to me, because at the end of the day, this a grown woman. The only Stockholm syndrome she got is the only syndrome that she got is grown woman syndrome, and I'm in my own world syndrome, minding my own business syndrome, and get you and mama a life syndrome, and leave me the hell alone syndrome. I told y'all I was good syndrome, so shut the hell up syndrome, cause I'm tired of y'all all on the media syndrome, trying to get some clout syndrome. And the reason why y'all doing this because y'all want R. Kelly money syndrome. Yeah, that's what that is. Now let me get on to the topic at hand. So y'all remember, and I know a lot of you been following me. So do y'all remember? What's up, everybody in the chat? Do y'all remember when I was telling y'all about I went everywhere trying to look for it, and I said I cannot find it, but I remember when Greenberg did that interview, he was talking to the press, and he said Robert has no money. People robbing him blind. He didn't even know he had royalties, and I had to fight to get his royalties. And they said, yeah, he fought to get the royalties. The inside people told me, yeah, he fought to get the royalties so he can get paid. And I said, y'all, Greenberg getting part of Robert's royalties. Y'all told me I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to shut the hell up. So maybe if y'all hear it for somebody else and I'm finna play it. And I thought he mentioned Keith's name. I thought he mentioned Keith's name. He mentioned Keith's name, and he mentioned the private investigator. And once again, pay attention to what he said to Greenberg. Greenberg brought him on any damn way. So that's a question right there. You got to ask yourself. You have to ask yourself. You know, Greenberg, what is your status in this? And my thing is, why is Robert gonna allow him to do these other freaking? Greenberg said that he was gonna do the 2 state trial. So is he doing it because he already paid? I wouldn't give a damn because I wouldn't trust him. Because if he allowed this man Johnson to come on after he knew that this man wasn't crap and he lied and he said that he lied and he got him anyway. Come on, you guys. It's time to damn drink some damn coffee with no sugar in it so you can wake the hell up and all the way up. Okay? So let me play it because I'm like, I said, that's why I told you, I said, baby, the truth will come to the light. I ain't got to keep explaining nothing. I ain't got to keep saying this over and over and over again. My truth will come. My truth will come. And yeah, while she trusting, Greenberg know Jennifer Bunjean, but Jennifer Bunjean needs to know Greenberg. Because I've been saying this for the longest. Greenberg is dirty. That man is dirty. Yeah. Yeah, just hell, lift the child up in prayer and let them have life. Because if you don't teach them that life learning lesson, because I locked my kids up in the damn house. I was just scared of everything. I'm like, I don't trust nobody. I didn't want people at the house. Like, y'all need to be going nowhere. No, y'all need, just trying to just keep them locked in. That's right there is kidnapping right there, kidnapping your kid from life learning lesson. Because sometimes you gotta let them go out there and say it. Guess what? But I'm finna let y'all hear it because I know a lot of y'all remember me saying it. Yeah, they better get some Red Bull or something because you need to open your eyes. People, I don't understand why we are acting so blind to everything that's going on because I know everybody got basic common sense. We have basic common sense. We don't have to use these big words and extravagant words and stuff like that to get the word out. Just be straight up to the people. And I everything that's why I said everything that I'm putting out, I was putting out. I'm like, I'm not trying to make myself look like a fool. So let's hear Mr. Andrew. Let me put it. Um, so I guess y'all been reaching out to Andrew. I reached out to Andrew. I said, please be a spokesperson for Robert. I bet y'all been blowing up Poe Andrew, DM y'all. There y'all go messing with this man. Yeah, he said so Andrew was like, he asked for a dime, but basically what Andrew was saying, hell, I go out there in the streets. I go out there, which I've been telling everybody, we gotta get to these potential jurors. This ain't cutting it like on YouTube because what's his name? Master Pete or Pete the pimp guy, Master Pete Pimp or whatever his name. Um is it Master Pete somebody? I don't know the guy's name, but he he was saying some stuff, but shit, I forgot already here because it really. Mm, I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, we have to, do a little better. Like, I felt like when y'all had the opportunity. Okay, Sinful P, yeah. So I feel like when people was on there was the opportunity to like get information out there because there was people in the chat. I know half of them because he seen the bloggers that's supposed to be for Robert Sylvester Kelly, but there was an opportunity to be like, oh, okay, this information and that information and this information. I put a link of a good video that you want to share, and things like that. That's the whole thing about it, you guys, is trying to get the information out there to the public, not among each other. We already convinced. It's those people in Chicago now. When I was telling everybody it was the people in New York, it's those people in Chicago right now. So let's go. Okay. Let's see. I want to go to create to take black people away from events they get. Quick soundbite. You want to make deem somebody to be guilty. Social media. Okay, let me just start from the beginning then, because everything looks like. Okay, let's start right there.
I want to turn our attention to R. Kelly. He said you worked with him and his family for a while. What do you think about the recent verdict that happened with R. Kelly? And can you kind of give us a little bit of insight into that whole case? So we don't really know too much about it, but a lot of just speculation from the media. With Mr. Cosby, I stayed away from it because I always said social media was created to take black people away from current events of the day. You get a quick sound bite and you believe it, and you automatically deem somebody to be guilty just because of something you saw on social media. But I was doing Tariq Nasheed's show and the Carrie Dangerous show, and his brother on the Carrie Dangerous show, Ron, said, brother, you're in PR, they're going to try to block your messaging and your story. You should consider that. And when I got to Santa Monica for the civil trial, that's what they tried to do. So I launched the Instagram account just 4 weeks ago, to be exact. And I launched it, and I just started doing my own reporting. I went back to my roots, yes, sir. And I went back to my TV days. And so, look, even though I was behind the scenes, I know how to report. I know how to do my own news. Mm-hmm. But with Robert, Robert was in a situation where I was reached out to, and I'm saying this because I'm getting a lot of DMs on social media, like, why won't you help Robert? Why won't you come out here and do something for him? Why won't you speak? You say you're for black people. Yeah. Well, I've been working behind the scenes and never asked for one dime. Let me be very clear. Never asked for one dime. I didn't want any money. Mm-hmm. I just saw where he was going. Bill Cosby, Mr. Cosby became the litmus test. All right, they developed a formula, tried, true, and tested, on how to destroy his legacy and career. Well, we got the formula. And so since we got the formula and it was created, by coming after Mr. Cosby, I tried to just talk to Robert. And one of the things I tried to convey to his people and even him is Hugh Hefner started the Playboy Mansion in the 60s in Chicago. Okay, if a white man had to leave Chicago with the Playboy Mansion, what makes you think you could be the black Hugh Hefner living in the Trump Towers with two young women and you've been accused of having sex with young black girls? Now, first off, since when has America ever cared about black women and black girls? Right. Never. But he just wouldn't listen. And the guy who he hired as his crisis manager, Darrell Johnson, Darrell lied to him and told him that he was Bill Cosby's crisis manager. So one of our former attorneys called me, well, R. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, at the time, and said, look, this is Andrew. He could tell you that this guy's making it up. The Jewish guy, Greenberg, brings him on anyway. And he has signed.
Okay, let me pause there. Now, Greenberg, let me play this again.
Deal with he's getting Robert. He was Bill Cosby's crisis manager. So one of our former attorneys called me. Well, R. Kelly's attorney, Steve Greenberg, at the time, and said, look, this is Andrew. He could tell you that this guy's making it up.
Okay. So if Greenberg say, look, this is Andrew, he can tell you this guy is making it up. So the question is, why would Greenberg bring him on anyway?
Okay. The Jewish guy, Greenberg, brings him on anyway. And he has signed a deal where he's getting Robert, the way Robert was paying him, he was signing over his royalty checks to this guy.
Wow. Okay. So maybe y'all can believe Andrew now. See, y'all didn't believe me when I told y'all that. So maybe y'all can believe Bill Cosby's PR when he said that, okay? Because people went down my throat. People said I was stupid. I didn't know what I was talking about. Greenberg, I said, I remember you guys. I said, I've been looking for it. I still been looking for it. And remember, I came back and said, I don't know where the hell that went to. It disappeared. Why did that one article, that one press conference where he was saying that he had to fight to get Robert's royalties back? And I said, why we can't find it now? Just like with Drea Kelly, it was something that I couldn't find when she was speaking on Robert and she was talking about his throat. She said, I love him. He's a great man. He's been great to me and my kids, even though we're divorced. He's wonderful. Even the B2K, when they were saying that Robert didn't trust anyone, when they came in his house, people had to be in a certain area. He checked ID because he was so, nervous. That's the first thing that pissed me off. They called you and let you know he didn't work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, no. Matter of fact, Andrew said Greenberg reached out to them and told them to say, Andrew can let y'all know this man is lying. So if Greenberg reached out to them saying that he know that this man is not Bill Cosby's crisis manager, why would you sign a liar on to represent your client? And that's why I keep telling you guys, even when Daryl was there, and that's why I did a video about the 3 crooked attorneys, even Greenberg. I did the video about Daryl Johnson, and I said, listen to Greenberg. Listen. Pay attention to what Greenberg. And I played it where the journalists, when they was doing the press conference, they kept saying, You weren't there when he was talking about the Gayle King interview. You weren't there. No, he was there to meet Gayle King and shake her hand because he's a media whore. Like I told everybody, Greenberg is a media whore. That's my opinion. But I'm looking at it and I see everything, and I don't see what's right in this. I don't see right in this in his case with these attorneys because remember when I went to Denver and I went to California, went to LA, I spoke to different people, professionals, and they were telling me that that was a winnable case. They had every means in front of them to win that case. And they allowed the prosecutors to just do whatever they wanted to do. Just like when Azriel opened the door for her parents. She opened the door for the defense to bring those parents in. She opened the door for them to read all those text messages. Why they didn't do it? It's something strange, about that. Let me go ahead and play it. Let me fix my title because I.
And so that's what Robert. Think about why Robert is in this situation. He was trying to get his royalties and own the rights to his catalog, right? Yeah. And so now you're signing your royalties over to Greenberg, your attorney, which that's unethical. Yeah, unethical. Yeah. So I'm talking to his spiritual advisor, a guy, Don Russell, who now is facing federal charges because Don, when he in New York, when it was about to air the documentary, he called in and said that there was
a commercial.
Wow, that is responsible bacon. Bank of Texas. We go above so you can go beyond. The gunman there. So now he got a federal case against him. I had Tom Mesereau, who represented Michael Jackson, who did the 2018 trial.
Okay. So he spoke to Don Russell, which people said he didn't speak to Don Russell. And Don Russell was trying to tell y'all about Greenberg and Daryl Johnson. He was trying to tell people that. But everybody said he was a con man trying to take Robert's money. And the man came out. And so I'm glad Andrew, and that's why I'm trying to tell y'all a lot of stuff. Okay. But they tried to stop Don Russell from coming in there. Even Andrew and Don Russell knew what was going on. Andrew tried to intervene. Don Russell tried to intervene. They didn't tell Don Russell anything about the damn Gayle King thing and why. So I guess they were, Don Russell was lying again when he said that Greenberg came down there. I think it was at the donut shop and tried to spark up a conversation with him and stuff. And so then that's when the interview was almost over, and then that's when he mentioned it to Don, and that's when Don got into it with Greenberg, and he said y'all, if this is wrong, he had no business doing that interview with Gayle King. So you should ask yourself, why wasn't Robert Sylvester Kelly's attorney sitting next to him? If you notice when people doing interviews and they got some kind of investigation or some kind of indictment, they have their attorney sitting next to them so they can let them know what to answer and not to answer. They're gonna look over at their they're gonna look over at their attorney. Are their attorney gonna tap them? No, I don't think he should answer that because this is an ongoing investigation and we're not comfortable answering those questions. That's what Greenberg should have had. His Daryl Johnson was supposed to be a crisis manager. Why was Daryl Johnson there and not his counselor? Those are the questions y'all need to ask yourself. But everybody said, Don they worried about the trophies and everything that this man was saying was true. Because when Don Russell tell me something, I go back and follow it up with somebody else that can confirm what he is saying. or if somebody else telling me something, I ask somebody else, and they don't know I'm talking to them, and I confirm it before I come on here and speak anything to you guys. So I'm glad someone here is to confirm what Don was saying, what I was saying, and what other people were trying to put out there. But it's 3 years too late.
I had him to fly to Chicago from LA to sit with Robert. No one would listen. They would call me and his cousin Keith, who controls everything, along with the private investigator. When I got Mr. Cosby out Wednesday, June 30th of last year, I went to New York the next day. They flew into New York and met with me, gave them the formula, said, look, somebody has to tell his story. He's no longer R. Kelly. He's Robert or Mr. Kelly. R. Kelly is a stage. They've destroyed the stage. Yeah. Now we have to.
Okay, so Andrew said that he flew out, or Keith, which he's saying cousin, that's his friend, said Keith and the private investigator, I guess that's Sean, met up with Andrew. Andrew told them that you guys going to have to tell Robert's story. You guys gonna have to tell Robert's story. Y'all gonna have to get out there in the forefront and talk about Robert Sylvester Kelly, not R. Kelly. And that's why I always tell you guys, I'm like, that's why I always say Robert Sylvester Kelly, because R. Kelly is a brand. Okay, so we're talking about the human being Robert Sylvester Kelly. And so that's what he's saying. So he met with Keith, he met with Sean, and basically he was saying that, hey, oh Lord, I'm trying to edit this here. I'm trying to edit because I did something. I'm quite doped up right now. So if y'all forgive me, because I am medicated up, forgive me on that. Signed. So he basically was telling them, look, you guys need to get this out there. So my thing is, why didn't Keith or anyone else that was in Robert's circle reach out to try to get that out there? Dunn tried to do it, but I mean, people had a problem with Dunn, so it just didn't work out with Dunn. You had people to step in and do things to try to sabotage the man. So okay, 1 second, you guys. So let it continue playing.
Humanize him. This is a man who was molested and raped by his sister, who peed on him. Whenever you saw him get out of jail, bonded out, he always ended up at McDonald's. Reason why is because that's where his mother took him. Wow. And that's how he always felt her energy at the McDonald's, and he felt safe. And so he always went to McDonald's.
I actually did a video with going off on the Clarice about that. I did a full video showing Robert hugging his mother, loving his mother, giving his mother flowers, Robert speaking about his mother, and showing the McDonald house that he had in display that he had in his house. And it's actually showing you exactly what McDonald's stood for him. He had his mother Joanne in there. He had jerseys in there. He had the bagel he was talking about with the coffee. So they were memories for him. Like my mother's birthday had just passed last week, and it was heartbreaking to me. But I went back and I started reminiscing on things to, keep me uplifted about my mother. And so, you have a comfort thing, and I have the neck pillow. I sleep with this neck pillow every day. My mom died with this neck pillow around her neck, and that's my comfort. And so I keep the neck pillow around my neck, because I can't sleep without a neck pillow anyway. So that's what it was with Robert with Mickey D's. And it's a stress reliever for him. It's like I'm going to be with my mother. And so if you notice, Robert, if you whenever they filmed Robert at McDonald's, it's like he's in his own zone. Like he's eating, but his head is down. He is in his own zone. And until people come bug him, can I get an autograph? Can I get a picture with you? But he's like in a comfort zone. Like he's going back to his mother and listening to his mother and getting that comfort from him. You understand? So I'm gonna, repost that video I did about Mickey D's. I try to play, do videos showing, the good in him as well, also. And I'm gonna go back and trim the when we went to New York, and I want people to actually hear what the majority of the people had to say in New York, and it wasn't what the 12 jurors were saying in New York. So that question things because the majority of the people felt like it was a bunch of BS that we spoke to in New York. You have people that was, the M word, the R word, and they're using Robert as the punching bag, and they're upset and they need somebody to um, put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But let me finish playing this real quick.
Mm-hmm. There's issues that he can't read, he can't write. Mm-hmm. But if America just knew his story and the fact that his legal team did not, you did not depose one record executive. They were complicit. You guys understand the music world, right? Yes, sir. And you understand that hey, we on a hip hop show. Yeah. So and we understand in the music game, these artists don't go out and get people. Mm-mm. It's the roadies, it's the security, it's the managers. When you're hot and you're making them money and you're going platinum, they get you the girls. They bring you the bag of money. I remember when my friends were promoting, he's passed away, William Sims, we call him Tanky. He had R. Kelly on tour, Prince on tour. And I used to be backstage. I used to watch mothers tell their daughters to take off their underwear. Wow. I've seen this. And you mean to tell me they're not held accountable? The parents are not? As Mr. Cosby say, the revolution starts in the home, right? Yes, sir. And so it was those things what I wanted to do for him. And I was in a train station last year, and his cousin Keith called me, and I recommended attorney Jennifer Bunjean. Mm-hmm. And she told me she was talking to them, and she's our attorney. And I said, well, Keith is the one that has the means and resources to pay you. Mm-hmm. And I connected them on a text message, and that's how she got involved. Okay. And I've always told them I didn't want a dime. Now, I did tell Keith when we talked, and I want to put the truth and facts out here. I don't believe in hiding anything behind the door. So when people come back at your show, I want them to.
Okay, so I take it that Keith did talk to Andrew, so he's gonna tell you what about that. And so when I was listening to it, I was basically saying, well, hell, I'd rather put my money on Andrew any day to go out there and be a spokesperson for Robert, because he's gonna get out there. He's gonna get into the media, mainstream media face. He's gonna, do whatever he needs to do to get that information out there. So yes, it takes hotel fee and travel fee. People just, he spoke to him for free and he gave him advice for free, but to travel and to go around the world, you have to have money, because if you can see now, like even uh, being sick and having hospital bills and medication and stuff like that, and you have to have money, so you have to know what's important and what's not important. Just like with me, like I'm not spending money on these apps anymore. You can see the duck up there. I'm not paying for the professional stream yard anymore because my health is more important. So um I felt like a lot of money has been thrown away, you know, with Robert Case. Instead of, I ain't gonna lie, these people just they didn't want to, they don't want to hear this, but they should have listened to Don when Don was reaching out to Keith, trying to tell Keith, go ahead and get Mesmero, and Don even was saying, the Cosby team is working with them, with Robert behind the scenes. He just had to get his situation done with first. And so when he was trying to tell him, leave this Daryl dude alone, and he was smelling all the fishy people in this, and trying to, tell Keith, and then Keith allowing people to get in his ear about Dunn. And that's why I kept saying, if they would have worked together, a lot of things would have been done better, instead of keep listening to the other people, because they felt like Dunn trying to, become a demand manager and stuff like that. Robert was in holding. Robert's in holding. So what could he manage? What could Dunn manage with Robert being in holding? And so maybe if they would have worked together and as a team, and put their heads together, and you know Keith could have told Dunn, well, I don't think this is a good idea. And, Dunn could have told Keith, no, that ain't a good idea, and just work together. And, money wouldn't have been wasted. You know what I'm saying? That's them greed motherfucker around him telling Kel he didn't need Andrew, but he did. Yeah, because he reached out. You know, I think Red says something. What did he say? Oh, you were talking about emergency. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I don't. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even paid my patience, so I don't even be on patience. So I got surgery coming up, and I gotta pay for a nurse to come in here and see about me. So I just wait on it to pop up on under Jennifer, not Jennifer Bunjean, but Tracy point of view. Miss Tracy, I just wait on somebody to read it.
They make whatever comments. I want to put it all out here. I don't do halfway stories, because this is not a halfway house show. Yeah, yeah. So
no, we're not.
So this is the real. This I do the real stories, and I stick with the truth and the facts, man. And one thing I said to him, I said, look, it would cost, you would have to pay me something, because I would have to travel, I would have to do this, I would have to, expenses. Yeah. And because it gets expensive when you go live in a city. You have to go live in a hotel, you have to do this, you have to develop relationships, you have to be out here working in public. You gotta, part of doing what I do, I have to be in the streets. Okay, I gotta go in the hood, because I know what the street committee, they're the ones that know any and everything. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that could possibly be on these juries. Mm-hmm. They could be potential jurors. Yeah. And their minds are already tainted. Mm-hmm. So now I got to go hang out in whatever spot I need to hang out at. I don't care how rough it is. Mm-hmm. Look, I tell everybody.
Andrew thinks like me. I didn't give a damn. I went into the belly of the beast. I was going all up into the neighborhoods and stuff. Everybody tell me, don't harass. They gonna tell you harassing potential Jew. I'm like, how the hell I'm harassing by giving some facts and just talking to the damn people? Hell, I ain't like I'm running the people behind. Now he's speaking my kind of language.
One thing I don't fear is my people.
I know that's right.
You know, I'm careful.
Yes.
And I understand, but I don't fear my people. And when you don't fear your people, that gives you a certain amount of respect where you could go into certain hoods and everybody like, oh, you here? You know, it's like you hanging out on the corner at the White House, get some subs. A guy came up to me, are you serious? Like, look, I'm just a regular guy, regular dude. And they didn't understand that aspect of it, of that I would have to go and tell his story. So when TMZ caught me in Beverly Hills last year, when he was, when Robert was found guilty, and they said, "What do you think?" I said, "Well, he was railroaded." Yeah. He was, because how do you take a RICO law? Right. Now, a RICO law, this law was passed in 1970 by Congress to take down crime families. Yeah. Okay, now you're going to take it into sex trafficking? They're designing the formula on how to take successful black men, whether you're
gonna take it to willing participants, not no sex trafficking, because hell, in that case, we all need to be in jail. Cause I know women's done flew men's in for some sex, and I had a long distance relationship, before me and my companion got together. Hell, he came to see me, I went to see him. Hell, and we had sex. So somebody, hell, we all need to be locked up. And hell, we got these damn Krugers out here. Hell, they'll fly a man out in a minute, baby, to get them some tail. So hell, we all needs to be locked up, okay? So I don't understand it. And with this is willing participants here, okay? With mama's line and kicking and cooking in the kitchen, okay?
Especially if you're entertainment, you're an athlete. They're finding unique ways now. They're using a RICO law. A RICO law. He wasn't smuggling drugs. He didn't have any casinos. Right. You're treating this man like he's Bugsy Siegel. And so, and you use this law to say, well, but he was trafficking young girls. You didn't use that law against Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, good point. Wow. Think about it. Yep. You didn't use that law against Ghislaine Maxwell. Right. Yep. She got 20 years.
Okay. Wait a damn. And you know what? See, this is the type of person we need on Robert's team. And so that he made a key point with that, because they didn't use the RICO law with the Epstein case. Wow.
But did you ever hear RICO? Nope, sure didn't. So think about what they're doing. They're restructuring, as I said earlier. When we figure out the laws, because they created the laws, they restructure the laws. Yep. And they restructure the laws because, first of all, they understand that if you want a black person to read something, put it in a book, because we're not going to open the book. And they understand that they got our attention focused on materialistic things, social media. How can I get the next, Gucci or Birkin bag? How can I live this life that's fictional? It's Tinseltown. It's truly that. So that's the background on Robert. I tried to stop Robert from doing the Gayle King interview. Yeah. And I called, and what Darrell did.
Damn, these commercials just make me sick. It's good, y'all.
New year, new vibes, new friends, new
essentials,
up to 70% off. He set the interview up, and Oprah funneled money in, and Robert never got to see a dime of it. And so look what Gail did. She let him stand up, even though he was emotional. Right. That's why he should have never done an interview. Exactly. Because look, Will got pulled over by a cop with a traffic ticket. And we get emotional because we know we didn't run that red light. We know you're profiling us.
Andrew.
Well, it's certain when you're in those heightened situations,
Bill Cosby,
you have to now take a step back and say, this is not the time that I go and do a sit-down interview. Robert tried to repair himself. You can't repair yourself. You have to have somebody else who's not in your realm, not in your world to repair you. I'm not in your world. Right. I'm not in your realm. I'm not out here cutting the album. I'm not doing the show. Right. My job is to use my image and tie my image to you and say that I'm not perfect because every man has his fallacies and idiosyncrasies. Not a perfect, but what I can do, I could tell you a story. Let someone else tell your story. But see, they coerced him with money that he never got to see. And you never know who they're putting around you to set you up. Go back, man, to...
Let me pause there. So we already knew Robert was having financial burdens. Okay. So you have Andrew, not Andrew, but you have Daryl Johnson in Robert's ear. So I'm telling y'all what was told to me from the people that was around. So it was 3 people that I spoke to that was around. And he was in this financial strain. And had to face, he he has this indictment. He knew he was being investigated. He had to have a legal team, and it was going to cost big money. He knew how much it cost in the 2008 trial. So that's how he ended up getting in debt with Sony, because how, I guess I'll say he pawned his rights, his publishing rights. He pawned it to pay off those debts to those attorneys, which they said that attorney was robbing him blind. I think they said he was charging him $700 an hour. So just imagine 2002 to 2008. The trial went from the trial kept being pushed off. So you have 2002, the indictment hit in 2001. So then you have from 2002 to 2008 with this attorney charging him $700 an hour. So he had to go to Sony and get a loan. Okay, so and this is what Sony does too, and this is what they did to Mike. This is what Sony did to Michael Jackson. Got him in all this um, these legal problems. They did that to Boy George. Is it Wham? Yeah, Wham. Did that to George Michael. I always say Boy George Michael, and others, and that's how they play the game. I just told y'all that he signed over not the publishing, his royalties. Not publishing, royalty. Artists get paid royalties. And so Robert had to figure out a way to pay Greenberg. And I believe Greenberg say, hey, who has your royalties? Okay.
Those Godfather movies, and I tell everybody, I said, the Italians, which they made the Italian mafia part of American history, believe it or not. but go back and look at those movies. The people who was setting somebody up was always on the inside. It was part of someone connected to the family, right? Yeah. But see, the way the Italians had it set up, they had the local law enforcement. They had all of that on lock. But the Jewish mafia had the federales. And the Jewish mafia was the ones that took down the Italian mob. Wow. Go look at the history. Yeah. Study the history. And when you understand who controls and owns the industry, the entertainment industry, the record businesses, the television network, Jewish guys. Yep.
Reveal salon shine at home. Ever Pure Glossing by L'Oreal.
I guess that was it. That was quick. So y'all see what I've been trying to like put out there, and I guess because I'm just this country girl and people didn't take me serious and just felt like I was just in this here just yapping my gums, not knowing what I was speaking on. And I kept like putting that out there, and then it's like I keep telling you guys, it's not the big words. Pay attention to the little words. Um, hip hop. Who is that? Hip hop news. Um, hip hop news. I don't care how I feel about my father. I would have put myself in step. Yeah, I was thinking AR, like we it's a part two, how to block. Okay, it's a part two. Okay. Let me go in and find a part two. No, it's not. It's not a part two. This is what I want y'all to hear, and I feel boosted. I'm taking care of my health, sweet. I'm laying in the bed right now. You know how these bloggers do. Gotta get them interviews. They will drop the wrist soon. Okay. I know. I was looking like, wait a minute. Okay. Shout out to Boosie. I'm gonna let y'all hear Boosie. Boosie said he is tired. They yeah. Boosie said he tired, y'all. Let me let y'all hear Boosie real quick. Oh, they haven't dropped it. Okay. You know me. I have to go and look. I be looking. I'm like, wait a minute. All these paper.
Earlier, Boosie was arrested, as you can see right here, and he got real belligerent with the police officers.
Let me go on TMZ. Let me find it on TMZ. I don't like all that talk, baby. Booster said I'm tired. I'm tired. He said he was finna go off. I said I'm tired too. I don't understand. Well, he said y'all always best. I moved to the country. I moved to the country, baby. You in the wrong spot, Booster. You should have called me. I could have told you how they be pulling your ass over. Y'all remember I told y'all how to. Whenever I was going to see about my mother, she had cancer, and I was driving back and forth to Arkansas. So I have to drive down these little hillbilly country roads, and y'all was on live with me when the man told me I was in Blackenville. So it's just prejudice all over the place. So I used to drive my SUV with the rims. And so because I'm black with an SUV driving through there with rims, they want to pull me over because I'm suspect to them. They want to know what I'm doing in their town. Okay, and I will get it stop just going one trip. I promise you guys, from Texas through Louisiana to Arkansas at least 6 times that day. And I had got to the point where I was so freaking tired. I was so freaking pissed off. And so I crossed the track. And I know this police can't see down that way, like, because around the curve he was parked behind this store. So when I come down the track, you have to stop. You can't just run out into traffic. You have to stop. So I stop. No cars coming. So I make a left, and I go around the curve, and this officer there. So he pulls me over, and they love using lights. Something wrong with your lights or something like that. Okay. Can I see your license and registration? And I said, sir, I said, why you pulling me over? He said, I didn't stop. I said, yes, I did. And I said, how you see if I made a stop or not when you're parked deep back in between these buildings? And I said, this is a curve and the track is back down that way. So he asked me, he said, what are you doing coming from over those tracks? I said, well, I didn't know it was a public road, a private road. I didn't know it was a private road. I said, it didn't say it was a private road. I said, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to drive. So after my way going back from Arkansas to Texas, I see this police. I'm like, this bastard pulling over finna turn around and stop me. So I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. So I pull over to the gas station. I was like, let me calm down. Cause I said, if another police stop me, this is the day I'm going off. And so when he pulled over, and when I got out, I see him watching me. So he sees I'm a female, but he's still watching me. So I get gas, I'm getting food. So he drives off. This cop actually stopped two cars. You guys, he stopped one car, and then another car came by, and he stopped that car. Just got a citation. Yeah, he got a citation for weed, but hell, he said, I'm tired of him. But you know that it's gonna get worse with him, advocating, trying to, speak up for Robert. But they have always messed with Boosie. Cause they all and even with Boosie, when he has a concert and a promoter get Boosie, they have to pay high security for Boosie to come in. Sometimes they can't even find a venue for Boosie because this, people gonna act out. I hope R. Kelly can still get. Yeah, I will still get him. I will still get him as a spokesperson, and we're gonna, you know, let this. I always say overturn. Everybody else say a retrial, but I want it to be overturned. Period. But anyway, the police had actually stopped two cars. So it was a car. I guess he told that car to sit there and wait, and he pulled the other car over. And so he gets out to, pursue this other car, this second car. So I'm driving down the road. So, it's always, you're supposed to get over when you see, traffic on the side of the road. So you have to get over to the next lane. So I pull over to the next lane, and this man jumped in his damn patrol car and come after me. And I'm like, wait a freaking minute. He want me that bad because he see a freaking truck with some rims. Like, damn, how many times I have to be stopped? Like, this is the sixth time. I'm like, and I done had it. Like, I had enough. So he jumps out the car. And I'm like, sir, what did you stop me for? I said, you have two cars back there that you stopped. And well, first I told him, I said, why did you stop me? I said, I was pulling over out the way because we supposed to pull over. We can't drive on that side when y'all on the side of the road, traffic. And he was like, and so I said, so what did you stop me for? He was like, your lights, my headlights. He said, my headlights were out. I said, no, sir. I said, I was at the gas station. Whenever I stop at the gas station, I check everything. I check my signal lights. I check everything. I said, because I have been stopped. I said, this is the sixth time I've been stopped. And I said, I already know why you stopped me. Then I said, so show me. I said, show me what light is not working. And it was daylight. So you seeing my headlights not working, but it's daylight. I said, it's daylight. So what you mean? He was like, turn them on. I turn them on. I'm like, okay, they work. Oh, you must have a shortage. That's what he said. Then he asked me, what am I doing in his town? He said, what are you doing in my town? I said, unfortunately, I said, I think I have to drive down 59 to get back to Houston. I said, and I hate that I have to come through these little country towns. Maybe if they can get some freeways here, so I won't have to go 40, 60, 70, back to 35, back to 45. And I said, that's an entrapment right there. 75, then slow down to 55. I said, but I have to come this way to go home. I said, but I didn't know this was your town. I didn't know this was a private town. I said, I must have missed the memo. I said, but I am so sick of this. I said, I'm really, really sick of this. I said, I'm going through some stuff with my mother. And I said, you guys keep stopping me. I said, if it's not the license plate light, it's the tail light, it's the third light, something. I said, because I don't speed, because I'm not trying to give y'all my money. Yeah, Blackenville. Hell. And so I feel Boosie. You have to go. You can't drive a nice vehicle. They want to know, who are you? You must be doing something. You must be slanging dope or something to be driving nice vehicles. So I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I have older vehicles, and I'm like, my SUV now. I'm like, I don't want no rims on it because I don't want to snap. I don't want to do the Boosie. I don't want to do Boosie. Cause I feel like the next time police stop me, I'm gonna do that. Cause I was so tired. I'm like, you hear that your mom is about to die, and these police is stopping you just for what? Girl, these people crazy. What the hell? They crazy. Yeah. Okay, this is it. I want to shit. Every time I look, I mean, everywhere. I had to call 911. I had to call 911 because I was in this little town called Canfield, Arkansas. And I'm telling you, there's no lights, no houses. And where the hell this police come from? I don't know. And I know I wasn't speeding. I was driving. I don't know. I wasn't speeding. But the police, I had to call. Okay, it's Boosie. Boosie jumped out, y'all. He jumped out like, what the hell you want now? I'm sick of y'all ass. I'm sick. That's how I feel. So, you know how they had this little thing where out where these people be putting lights on their cars and pretending like they police. And I didn't know. I'm like, I'm in this damn Ku Klux Klan town. No lights, nobody house to run to if I need to run. Nothing but woods, and all I can see is Texas Chainsaw and Freddy Krueger and Friday the 13th Jason, and it was no street lights. And this cop behind me, I called 911. I was like, listen, I'm between this town called Bradley and Louisville. I said, this town here, I guess is called Canfield. And I said, I don't know if this man is a cop or whatever. I said, I have my GPS. I'm going to the nearest police station. I said, so if this is a cop, let him know that I will be pulling over at the police station because I am not pulling over in this dark, nothing but woods, and I'm driving by myself at night. And I said, please stay on the phone with me. And so I finally make it to this town, Louisville, Arkansas, and I pull over into the police station, and the dumbass country Bama see that I'm pulling over at the police station, and I had on my emergency lights. Okay, so he jumps out, get out the car, get out the car. So I'm like, I told the dispatcher, I said, stay on the car and stay on the phone with me. I said, I have my I said, I'm on the phone with the dispatcher. I said, and she said she called in and they made y'all aware of what was going on. Why you didn't stop? I said, because I fear for my safety. I said, I'm in this car by myself. So the sheriff comes outside. And so I'm like, why did you stop me, sir? I said, I was going 55. And I said, I want to know why you stopped me. He said my license plate light. I said, well, I said, okay, let me record it then. Because if I have to go to court, I'm going to challenge you. I said, because whenever I travel, I make sure everything is working. And so the sheriff was like, ma'am, um, he was, I'm like, I'm trying to get to my mother. I said she has to have emergency surgery, and I said I'm trying to get to Little Rock. Okay, I said and I'm driving 55. I said I'm driving the speed limit because I want to get there safe to my mother. I said, so the sheriff looked up at the man like, man, this is about to be a lawsuit. Leave this woman alone. He said, okay, ma'am, you're free to go, and enjoy your stay, and I hope your mom recover. And I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I'm like, I'm so sick of it. And then once I get into Hope, Arkansas, I get stopped. I'm like, what the freaking, oh my God, y'all, this, I never, ever, ever want to step foot in Arkansas again. That's right. I was by myself, baby. I ain't stopping for no police. It's okay. She is in a better place. And you have some right to drive slow to a safe spot. Yeah, you have in matter of fact, you as when if you feel like you're in danger, if even if a police try to stop you, you put on your blankers, you call 911, you let them know what's going on, you give them your license plate number, and you tell them I'm it's dark, I fear for my safety. I'm not pulling over. I don't know if this is a cop or not. I cannot even see. I just see lights. And I wasn't gonna do it. I'm good for now. Well, I got my own money, honey. Y'all better stop worrying about these people, honey. Cause words. I have a new drug to the car. Oh, the charges are, and anything with some real, and they see your skin dark as hell. Just like I was taking my son school shopping, all they seen was a big black ass boy on the passenger side, didn't see me, and I had my SUV with the rim, and I was so mad. I was like, I want these rims off. I want them off. Like I'm so sick of this because I'm gonna end up being now is it Sandra Bland? Which one that cussed out the damn police? It's people we get tired of that. Well, let me hear Boosie, honey. Boosie, and these are curse words, so all the saved and sanctified folks, y'all get off here because it's cursing. And they put the handcuffs on him. Why they put the handcuffs on him? Boosie knew to put his hand behind his back, huh? Boosie black too. At least he was. He said, I was smoking a blunt. I know it.
I gotta go to y'all superior. There's hard charges, man. It's harassment. It's every day. I can't even live. I moved to the country to fucking live, bro. I get 6 years on my back.
Look, Boosie said he said I'm gonna get y'all really lock me up. He said I'm gonna go there and slap with every time I'm asleep. I ain't funny with Boosie. I'm gonna slap white people. Even the first white person I see, I'm gonna slap. I'm gonna tell that bitch down. He said, I'll tired. People are tired. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to the chat, everybody. Welcome to the chat. But this is what we're tired of. This is what we are tired of, and people don't understand why I feel the way I feel and why I fight the way I fight. Because when you go through it and you dealt with it before, and that was your life learning lessons, and you know how it feels to go through a certain thing, you know. My grandparents used to show us where the relatives was hung. This is in Dixie, Louisiana, the cotton field, and my grandfather telling me that a drunk man ran in front of his car. He knew he was white. He couldn't even stop to give him aid because he knew he would have died that day. Because you're afraid for your life because of your skin. And then we have the government and everybody trying to feed our people certain things and have them to act a certain way. And I'm pissed off at Biden. He upped another $1 trillion. So this $2 trillion overseas. Let's go into these neighborhoods and build these neighborhoods and fix these schools. Y'all remember I had posted about the young lady in Texas, you guys, because we have a zone here in Houston as well, and they zone these kids to these schools, and it's not a choice. And some of these schools are terrible. They're like East Side High. And this woman used her friend address to give her black son a better education. Okay, she gets 5 years. And you have a man being locked up for consensual sex with someone that had an ID that said was 18, and the parent coercing her, gets nothing. What kind of America is this? $2 trillion overseas. Taxpayers can't get a break. Gas is high as hell. Groceries are very expensive. Education is very expensive. And if you zone to a bad school, you have to put your child in a private school. That's expensive. But this lady get 5 years for using her friend's address. This is America, you guys. And I feel I have well, I am the only citizen. A lot of them jump. Holy shit. Girl, it's just scary. And we better wake up. We better wake up. So I mean that's why I feel the way I feel, because looking at the scars from my grandfather, he being whipped, you understand, hit with from these people. Child, they wanted Big Red. Uh, they went from crazy to sleeping. Cause this man, I don't understand it. I'm like, we are in a pandemic, and you're trying to aid somebody else right now, and we're in the biggest. We have a pandemic. Inflation is crazy. Shit, people trying to figure out what the hell to do. My daughter crying her eyes out because she's talking about babysitters and food, and she's trying to work, and she's pregnant, and and I gotta make money and the babysitters and then my car is, somebody um hit a car. She waiting on the insurance people, and she said they taking their time, and I'm spending all this money, and I gotta pay a babysitter because uh, and they try to charge me an arm and a leg, and she just gone crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. So she's crying about this and she's crying about that, and I'm like, baby, welcome to the real world. This is life learning lessons. That's why I told y'all to save up. Look, mama can't help y'all right now. I have a business that I ain't even bringing no money in, and I just have a big overhead, medicine and stuff like that, baby. I can't help you. Just continue to work and stop trying to take the kids out to eat, go buy some groceries and cook for the kids. And I said, baby, I said, nobody gonna be keeping your kids for free. That's life. You have to pay a babysitter, honey. You can't expect for these people to be keeping your kids for free. But I help everybody. Because because the inflation done got her now. And she buying a house and stuff, and she ain't got no her vehicle and stuff. And she waiting on the insurance. She ain't got a ride, and I have to walk to the store to go get my kids some food, and nobody want to help me. I said, baby, I don't understand how you feel. I said, hell, I got kids and I'm sick here. Nobody trying to help me, baby. I said, just suck it up like a woman and do what you got to do. And so it's emotional for a lot of people, and so I'm just like, shame on Biden. This white lady's like, don't you know they stopped the pandemic food stamps, and those pandemic food stamps helped a lot of people, and what we're gonna do, eat noodles forever? We still working with her and her memory. Seemed like her memory was doing good. She was on media's she did an interview, right, with the True, is it True Media or CEO Media or somebody like that, Lily, and she was speaking on some things. I didn't watch the full thing. They beef ain't your beef. Your beef is with those who want to keep kills locked up, not the goofy on the screen and chat. Yeah, I you know, at this point, it's just time not to worry about all that. It's like it's better things to do and worry about. Like, I don't worry about people saying anything about me. I laugh about it. JoJo is a brave American, so we. I, I'm telling, and then he scoop them over here, honey. I'm telling y'all what's going on. They trying to, I ain't president. They trying to get a whole bunch of people that look like them over here, honey. Cause see, they fading away. Um, Everybody is half breed now. You seeing mixed relationships, interracial relationships. Look at the NBA and the NFL and stuff. You see what mixed interracial. Oh Lord, I just said it in my damn throat. Interracial relationships. You see it all the time, and so they're fading away, and they're afraid they might become the minority, honey. And that's where the abortion yeah, black CEO, that's where the abortions uh overturned, happening, because see, they was looking for black women to get abortion, but it's not really the black women, it's the white women. Like, oh my God, I don't want to have a baby right now. I got so much going on in my life. I got college, and I don't know if Tim's gonna be a great father for me, and I don't think he's the one. So I'm just gonna have to go ahead and get an abortion right now, and I'm just gonna have to wait. Okay, my husband and I, we've been married only 2 years now, and so I don't think it's appropriate right now for us to have a baby right now, Steve. So let's just go ahead and just get an abortion right now until we just like be together at least another 6 years, because we have a lot of stuff to build, and we're not ready for kids right now. So Becky go take her tail, get that baby sucked up out of her, honey. And so they that population, honey, is fading away. And so you see, they trying to get other people. Yeah, let me mute real quick. I have the sweetest clients, y'all. Oh my God, they just be client just checking. But yeah, just think about it. $2 trillion when you got people over here is struggling. And don't you know the new hustle is gas? You know, usually people have a sign talking about they need some food or a job or something. Like I'm at the gas station because I almost ran out of gas coming from my second doctor's appointment. I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost out of gas. So I was like, dang it, I forgot. Like this SUV suck up a lot of gas. So I don't, because I'm used to having I'm gonna look at y'all comments in just a second. I'm used to having a full tank of gas, and I never pay, and it lasts a good while. So I got the child. Mm-mm. So I'm pulling over. I'm trying to get some gas. So I'm trying to, call my kids. I'm like, shoot, I need to call my kids, see if somebody can cash at me. I'm like, son, can you cash at me? I'm at work right now. Like, you can still cash me. I need some gas. That bastard is cash at me yet, y'all. That's been 2 weeks ago. And I say I want him. He better not ask me for nothing. He won't get nothing from me. So I'm like putting gas in the vehicle. So this lady, she walks up to me. She said, "Do you have a few dollars on some gas?" I said, "Babe, I understand your heartache." I said, "I'm trying to hustle some gas too." I was like, "I gotta go to the doctor almost every day," and so it's the new hustle. And so, like yesterday, I'm at the gas station, and somebody else like, "How you doing? Do you have $5 that you can let me have on some gas?" I'm like, "Babe, I'm so sorry." I said, "I'm struggling on gas too. I'm not working right now." I said, "I don't even supposed to be driving." I said, "I'm just trying to get to my doctor's appointment." And so, shame on you, bye. Shame on your damn whitehead ass. We sit here struggling. Everybody begging for gas money. Can't get the
Stanley counted 2 TBD. Did you hear about 2 women accusing George Foreman of sexual assault 45 years ago? Attempt to extort him out of 12.5 meters each by 6 months. What a shame. Here we go again.
girl, Lord, that's a new hustle. Everybody hungry, baby. So the women, they said use your money maker, and they using it, baby. They are using it. Okay, people are hustling, baby. They starving. People are hungry. Gas prices, everything that went up, and these people is trying to get out. Yes, that's what my. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you about America. It's all about money, and these Americans are greedy. What the freak? Not George. Just Lord have mercy. They trying to get the grill man. Are you talking about the bald headed man, the grill man that got the grill? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Mm. They better Andrew better put himself on the market. But I'm gonna tell Andrew, hell, we you know shit, hell, we need you, baby. I know I reached out to him. I said, hell, we need you as Robert's PR because everybody I hell shit, they try to lock up everybody else and try to be his PR and talk and put out information to try to help him. And see, all this stuff, the information, everybody said they done lied. They said I lied. Everybody was lying. TMZ News Time. And see, Andrew, he can reach out to big platforms. He can reach out to big platforms, and you notice Andrew is not sugarcoating anything, and rightfully so. You don't supposed to sugarcoat, but he let it be known that it was some fraud going on surrounding Robert. And so I'm glad he made it over to hip hop. Is that what hip hop news? So basically, to me, I think Andrew is taking on the task to speak up for Robert. So this is the third um, platform he was on trying to speak out for Robert. So now he needs to, speak to certain people that's in the circle, which he's been doing, and get information out there. I just sent you the story from Fox. Okay. What's up, chat, everybody? I wasn't trying to come on today. Texas, what his call? I don't know, child. I doubt if he'll tell us his call and stuff. He ain't no attorney, so I'm pretty sure he'll take some donation. They gone too far now. He lived his whole life not once. Mr. J, they try to get the grill now.
MRJ scheme person face palming dark skin tone male sign 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 person face palming dark skin tone male sign. They go into far now. He lived his whole life not one slander report or scandal. Can't let not one slide past WITOUT.
I know. Not one booty rub. Not one. Back then, you used to smile when they used to touch on your booty. Then that'll be y'all gonna be looking away from the women, and the women gonna be they gonna be feeling insecure. Like, damn, he won't even look at me. Damn, he ain't want to help me across the street. Damn, he don't want to be in the elevator with me. That was my chance to get his number. Shit, they gonna be running from the women, especially if you got income. Lisa, honey, I don't know. Andrew, I'm gonna be like, Andrew, what's your cost? Let me see. Let me see if I can reach out to Andrew real quick. Let me see if I can do a little magic. He gonna be like, I heard y'all Robert Sylvester Kelly supporters is crazy. So I don't want to deal with y'all. Just let me deal with Keith and Jennifer Budgie and Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't want y'all money because see y'all gonna be bugging me. Y'all gonna feel like I supposed to answer to y'all because y'all came up with the money and I don't work that way and I don't need y'all getting on my nerves. I don't want to have to shut down my Instagram and my Twitter like Bunjean did because I was acting crazy. I'm finna see if I can reach out to him. Let's see, y'all. He been responding to me, so I'm gonna see. A lot of people think this is. Oh, dang it. A lot of people. Okay, let me go into my messenger where I sent him a message. So many people. People like, is she out of her freaking mind? Don't get no ideas, y'all. Leave that man alone. Let me see. I'm gonna text him. Everybody don't need to text. Let's stop worrying these people and bug the hell out of them and stuff. Let's see. Blessings. Okay. He'll reach back. We really need him. He'll reach back out to me. If not today, probably tomorrow. But that's for Robert to do, though. I think that's really interfering, like, with his privacy on his decisions. I feel like we shouldn't make those decisions for Robert. I think that should be for his team, though. I know we be wanting to help and stuff, and I think we sometimes overdo it. You know, I think we overdo it because we want to help him so bad. So who need an interview? I don't know who they talking about, child. But yeah, I just thought about it. Sometimes stuff come to me. You know, once he work his way in, maybe we can, I don't think we should be trying to hire. That's not our job. That was an accident. I meant to delete my comment. I meant to delete. Oh, you wasn't trying to delete Lady D's. Who is Doghead, you guys? Who is Doghead? I don't know Doghead. Who is Doghead? I don't know Doghead. I text you. Oh Lord, honey, what to text me, babe? Lord. Okay. Um, I don't think so. I'll send it to you, but I appreciate it. Let me see. Hold up, you guys. But anyway, you guys, like I said, I'm planning on having a major operation on the 11th. Wait a minute, let me see what's on the 11th. And so what I want to do is come in and just chat with you guys before I have the day before I have my operation. They say I'm gonna be down for like 10 weeks. And so you know, mm-mm. Snoop Gay. Oh, he don't deal with Gayle King and Oprah. You don't hear him speaking on Gayle King and Oprah. Yeah, I'm gonna be down for they said 10 weeks. I know me, I'm hard headed. People are already mad at me because I'm moving around. He shouldn't apologize. What you say, Mr. J? Let's see. At this point, somebody got to force help on Kel ass because at this point, he's be gonna be everything the media said Jennifer's doing her job. We need, yeah. But I mean, basically, if just listen to Mr. Andrew, he already speaking. Or are you have who having a damn baby? I know damn well your ass just put that in my chat, trying to put that on me, baby. I had surgery on the 29th and I'm resting and I got other things going on. Wait a minute, I got my own money. Hell, don't be trying to put no damn baby on me. Hell, ain't no baby getting up in this twat. Hell, my kids having damn babies. They pop them like popcorn. Hell, if I want to rock a baby, I want a baby I can rock for a while instead of back to their damn parents. Let's see. I'm trying to read the comment. Am I having a damn baby? Your ass must have been on my damn channel for a while, baby, because you got a screw to have some kids, honey, and I ain't getting no babies up in here. I have to have major surgery, and they can take that out too, cause I ain't trying to. Hell, I can't afford to feed myself right now. Shit, hell, you see, I can't afford the pro package with StreamYard. You think I'm gonna sit here and have a damn baby that they say is gonna cost $1 million to raise these days? No, no, don't jinx me. Hell. Don't jinx me. Ain't I hell? I done had enough C sections. Ain't nobody finna. I'm finna be cut on already like a C section on the 11th, like I'm finna have a baby. Hell, where the hell you get that from? I ain't say that. I said I have to have my surgery on the 11th, and I said I want to come in. And people fighting over formula and stuff, and I know I ain't giving no baby my M&M. They ain't sucking on my M&M. Shit. Hell, these women gonna have to breastfeed. I told my daughter, you gonna have to pull them sticks out, baby, because hell, these people fighting over formula all at Walmart. They got the formula locked up now, and it's just empty up in there. I'm like, oh hell no. You gonna have to go get your kids some goat milk and stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's the sad. Stop having baby, because hell, they ain't even got formula to feed the kids. I told my daughter, I said, you're gonna have to pull them sticks out, baby, here, cause I'm gonna come in here. No, I said I'm having a major operation on the 11th, and I said I want to come in a day. I want to come on the day before, just chop it up with you guys. and stuff like that. And I always hope for the best, but me, I'm a planner. I just plan for both ends. I done got damn wheels out, everything like that. I'm like, I want to see my glam babies before I have my surgery. They say, like, Mama, quit talking like you about to die. I'm like, hell, you never know what might happen on that operating table. Hell, these people doing some big stuff. So they're supposed to have been in H-Town with my TT. Last month I had stuff going on. I wasn't getting pregnant. Hell, I ain't thinking about no sex. I'm trying to heal my body. You gotta buy some cow. Hell, you better go buy some cow and go get some goat milk or something. I ain't got a report when he is clear. It's going to be it's going to be people calling him them. Once you tag them, people feel it's true. Well, people. See, I gotta read everything because then I don't know what y'all be talking about. I told y'all when you I heard some bloggers talking about emailing Jennifer Bunch and here. Yeah, please, honey. Leave them people alone. They already got the man. Okay, why wait till his trial come and try to fill this woman emails full of mess? He got a trial coming up soon, right? The 1st of August. The 1st of August. He got a trial coming up. Lord, this woman in child, this businesswoman in here in Houston tried to sue Chris Brown. If you're a promoter, if y'all sing a singer and y'all get these promoters and y'all don't show up and y'all cancel and all that, they can sue y'all. Mm. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Don't make me cry, girl. Thank you, Felicia. Y'all know I don't ask y'all for anything. I really don't. But thank you so much for the blessing, Felicia. I appreciate you always. And y'all know I get emotional, like, cause I'm not I'm not a taker. I like giving. I think that's what my psychiatrist was telling me. She's like, you always wanting, you're used to giving, and that's the problem. Like, cause I'm freaked out. Like I'm always the person used to doing for my family and doing for people, and she's saying this, you have to worry about your health right now. And I, like, even with me being in bed now, I just try to move around. I have people calling me mad at me, my clients mad at me because I'm just moving too fast. Like, I be trying to drive, I be hurting so bad when I'm driving, but I'm like, I don't give a damn because I'm just that go getter. I can't rely on people. I know, but will be a good. It's been a while though. Let me see. Thank you. And God give it back to her triple fold, triple fold. Yeah, but Mr. J, I was saying, I said, I think God's trying to tell me to sit my tail down. Everybody be telling me to sit down. The pet meal, yeah. Look, vet, y'all. I was just finna say that. I remember back in the days when um my aunties, they ran out of baby formula. They was like, get them kids that pet milk and this and stuff like that. And then you had to put Karo syrup in the formula stuff when the kids get constipated. Y'all gonna have to go back to them old school ways. Y'all better start sitting down talking to y'all elders, honey, so y'all can learn the old school. Don't tell me I'm not a person that's not afraid to do it old school style. Cause we went to is it not La Bears. We went to La Bears, and they don't have microwaves in there because you know why they want you to go spend all that damn high, get all that high ass food at them restaurants. And so I ordered a pizza, and so we went downstairs and we came up, and so I was like, I want some more pizza. So we had the paper plates. So I put the piece on one paper plate and I put a paper plate on top of the piece, and baby, and I turned that iron on and I put that paper plate put the iron on top of that paper plate. My pizza was nice and crispy, okay? Nice and crispy. Because honey, I know how to nigger read. When I went to Lake Tahoe on the mountains so I can ski, and they didn't have microwaves, so I had my breakfast. And I cut a hole into my plate and I turned on the blow dryer and I stuck that blow dryer into that girl. My pancakes and eggs and stuff was nice and good and crispy. Hunty. I tell you that. Why did Andrew bring up? Why did he bring that up? I guess they said you have to you have to give his. I don't. I said that too. um, he said you have to humanize him. You sure do have to know how to improvise, baby. I'm gonna tell you, y'all better. And these little spoiled ass kids that don't want to eat leftovers and stuff, and you didn't want to give your baby that talent. Anyway, natural. I tried my last baby. I tried to breastfeed that greedy damn boy, and I already had an emergency C-section. I stopped breathing, and I didn't see him for 2 weeks. And so I was trying to breastfeed, and when that boy gummed down on my M&Ms, that was it. I was going through postpartum blues, and I told them to take him up out of my room. And my nipples were hurting so bad. I'm already hurting from the emergency surgery, C-section anyway. And I'm like, get him out of here. Like, I'm not finna let nobody leave my little M&Ms alone. That hurt. Having babies pull all on your little breasts and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, you have to. These women gonna have to start breastfeeding. You have to start breastfeeding. Let me see if I can read some more before I leave out of here, you guys. Cause I actually supposed to be resting my throat. Cause I have to see a ear, nose, and throat specialist. Because when I did my surgery, and they went in with the scope, they did some damage. And I said, God, you really try to close my mouth. I said, but I'm gonna if I have to use the computer to talk for me, I'm gonna still be sitting in the bed trying to get my message out. I just think like everybody's telling me like it's just like a sign to slow down. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna still try to be a part. Where does it? People sit their head down and get out the lady email. This is what Lady Diva wants y'all to do. Get out of them emails. Get out of them the emails, y'all. Leave them people alone because they have to work, you guys. And I know we want to do our best to be a part of helping. But if it's not evidence to help Robert, please stay out of those people DMs, okay? They have to. This is the time which Jennifer had a lot going on. She had to work on Bill Cosby's situation. She has another client that I think they actually got him off. It was overturned. She actually got one of her clients conviction overturned. So congratulations to Jennifer Bonjean on that. You're next, Robert. Um, they have to hire, make phone calls and to hire expert witnesses, and they have to check their emails for important things like that. So you guys, please just please, let them do their job. Who told who what questions about what? Look, I see that. That's why I said these. I can't with y'all because I don't know what y'all be talking about. RK, who is it? Why did Andrew bring up in the interview that you don't hear my question? Who told him some shit like that? Um, didn't Keith write his letter to the judge for linguistics and said that his sister peed on him? But who was that said that? Because whoever said, I think because Miss Tracy was reading the letters, the linguistic letters, and I have to go back and see who said that. Say he was molested and stuff like that. I think they should have just kept it to what he did for the community. Um, Nobody mentioned that he gave to the women's shelter, donated to the women's shelter. Um, I think they mentioned about the people when they died in that was it a fire or something like that? Was it a fire or the club being stampede or something? I don't know. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna try to shorten some videos up so I can post them. What? I'm trying. That's why I had to go back and read some of the comments because y'all don't put it. I've been trying to figure out who y'all talking to, what y'all talking about. Y'all, my mouth hurt me so bad. I'm still trying to run my mouth. I'm supposed to be resting my throat for a week. Who do y'all remember who wrote that in their letter? I'm what's I got my own money. Why Lily didn't write a letter and tell them about her having cancer and Robert, how she got really sick after Robert got locked up and he, was providing her, medical care and medicine and stuff like that financially. Like, but I'm just wondering, hell, y'all be putting this stuff in there not knowing I don't be reading everything. I'm at work on break just checking in. What's up, Money? How you doing? Maybe I get my throat stuff fixed. I won't be talking country no more, y'all. I won't be all country and stuff. But I'm trying to rest my nerves, y'all. I'm so nervous, y'all. I swear. That man was telling me how wide they gonna have to cut me open, and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, "Can you suck this stomach in, staple all that fat? Hell, y'all doing all that? Give me some suck this. Give me a tummy tuck. I'm gonna see if I can get a tummy tuck out of this deal. All this pain and suffering." But I'm gonna come. I'm gonna let y'all know how everything turned out. Like if I'm able to even talk. I willfully. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Know I'm hard headed, but hell, I ain't that hard headed. Hell, these people talk about opening me up. He look at all in my C6. Oh, they did a good job. You don't have no keloids. I guess he think everybody black gotta have some kind of damn keloids on some meat hangers. Gotta have some kind of damn keloids. Shit, I'm gonna tell him, give me a damn tummy tuck after this deal here. Y'all gonna split me open in a damn way. Shit, give me a damn tuck, nip tuck that baby boy. They flatten my stomach. It is on and popping. Y'all gonna be seeing me stand up in the screen all the time. They can't mess with my cha-chas though. They can't mess with my cha-cha. Cause I ain't let nobody be messed with them, and then they get inflated, and then I have to go back and get cut open again. I just give me a Victoria's Secret push-up, bro. But if I can get them to do what, them little nip tuck up in there, honey, you can't tell me nothing. I ain't gotta put on no girdle and suck in, be half dead, can't breathe with that girdle on, honey. I can walk around and go get them little nice flat t-shirts and have a flat tummy, honey. Yes. Suck it all in. I'm gonna tell them squeeze that meat. Because they know when they do the tummy tuck, they suck the fat out and they stretch your stomach, and then they tuck it in, and they cut the extra, they tuck it in, and they staple it down. You pull it all the way down. Let me see my ribs and all. Just suck it all down, baby. He gonna be looking at me like, yeah, she cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. I'm be like, look, I gotta go through 10 weeks of hurting, and might be hurting longer than that, because stuff always happen when it come down to me. Y'all afflicted. I told y'all I am afflicted. And the what you call them things that you the leisures that you put on when they monitor you, your heart and everything, when they monitor you. Don't you know that damn shit burnt my skin? I had blisters, and I have I have rings and circles on my body. So I had to go to the dermatologist for that. That's what when I was talking to y'all that day, that's where I was going. I'm afflicted. And then the little thing that they put on the finger to monitor your heart heartbeat, your pulse or whatever. It blistered up my damn finger. I'm afflicted. Hell, I'm sensitive. People don't understand. That's why, like, people say I'm OCD. I'm not. I'm just afflicted. Hell, I just can't deal with all kinds of stuff. I'm getting burnt and stuff while I'm doing under surgery and stuff like that. So they can't do laser surgery. So they gotta cut me open. They said they gotta cut me open. They gotta remove organs and all this stuff, and then remove cancer, remove organs and everything like that. I'm like, what am I have? Am I gonna have hormones and stuff? He said, we ain't gonna take all that. You got this right here gives you vitamins and calcium. We gotta keep that in, and stuff like that. And I said, well, hell, I don't want you to take the little hormones that I have away from me, because I don't want to be, dealing with that. I'm not getting a hysterectomy, so if y'all thinking that, but he got to remove certain things, like where the cancer is sitting at. They got to remove those organs. So I'm gonna be walking around here with some of my stuff missing. So hell, I'm gonna be half of me when I come back to y'all. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna be praying for me too. They say I have a sense of humor, because when I went there to have my surgery, I was just talking all off the wall. Y'all, when I came to, hell, I freaked out, because hell, I still can't feel the middle part of my lip. And I had a big split, and I was like, oh my God, what did I do, my mom? What happened to my mom? I didn't know what I did. My mom just crying. I'm crying like a baby. I was just like, I couldn't even talk. And I just, it was a big split. I could feel like right now, like in the middle. I keep rubbing my lip because I'm thinking his hair pulling. Like, what the hell y'all done did to me? So I have this big knot in my throat, and so, um, like I said, did they go down into my mouth with non-sterile tools? Because I have an infection in my throat. So I'm like, this is crazy. It's always me. Always me getting the bad end of the mess. So just pray for me. But I'm gonna come back on the 10th, I think. Yeah, the 10th, August the 10th. If no news come out and stuff like that. And what's his name? Pimp P. Pimp P. He's depressed. He had me feeling so depressed because he was talking about the supporters, calling people ugly and calling the women old and ugly and stuff like that. And I never seen half of the supporters. So he just made me feel like, I'm like, why are they talking about the supporters of Robert Sylvester Kelly? He was doing a lot of roasting, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but um we do need some males, some strong males on the team. Because like I said on my last live, that women cater to men's and they follow the men more. What's his name? Pimp Sinful. Somebody said Sinful Pimp P or somebody. What's his name? And what trigger you come back? Cause you owe me some crawfish. I told you I want a whole lot of crawfish before I have my surgery. Trigger. I just want to have me a crawfish bash. Just nothing, just be just a whole table of crawfish, and I'm just sitting by myself, just eating nothing but crawfish. I want some crawfish, Trigger. Send for the P. Okay. Okay, that's the one they said was a pimp. I Mr. J, I want me a crawfish bash. I want the hell. I ain't gonna be. I want to sit right at the table and enjoy myself before I have my operation. I just want to just be outside, and I just want them to throw all them crawfish on the table and just have me some garlic butter right there and just a little sip of soda on the side, and just it's gonna take me probably 10 hours to eat them all because I have to clean my crawfish with a paper towel. But I want me some crawfish. And Trigger been on me some crawfish since last year. And that was for my birthday. A whole year. No crawfish. Trigger been on vacation. He been to the Dubai and everywhere. California. So I know you got it. I know you got it. I want my crawfish. Mr. J, push hashtag, give her crawfish. That'll be that's like, I don't care about nothing else. Like, everybody's like, what you do for your birthday? I do nothing, but I would love crawfish. If nothing else, just give me my seafood. Oh, he was a pimp. He was a pimp. Okay. So why is he out of the country? Did he have to run away? Did he have to like leave and run away and go somewhere? Like, he said he's not coming back. Yeah, he's a traveling person, child. Y'all, Trigger is big money popping, honey. I ain't lying, hell. You big money popping. So Trigger finna go on another vacation. I mean, so like, because he said something about forget America or something like that. Didn't he say that? I don't want to like twist his words. He said something about forget America or something like that. But everybody was telling Robert, get your ass on. Like he should have shit. Mm, whole thing. I don't know. Text. I don't watch his channel. Okay. I think he was talking about, but I think he should talk about everybody. Like he talking about the supporters, but like I think he should talk about everybody because I feel like when the viewing is down for bloggers, they a lot of them bring up Robert Sylvester Kelly, and so even with Tasha K, she stopped talking about it for a while, and then when she did that with the Jaguar lady, Jaguar White, and she lost a lot of people, she went back to talking about Robert. And she admitted that in trial, like when she went to court for with what's her name? The WAP woman. Y'all tell y'all my brain is like fried. I have my books too, y'all. I'm trying to like everything is like fading, and I'm just trying to get my books. I was telling my psychiatrist, I'm like, I can't even pronounce words. I can't remember certain stuff. Like I'm like I can't. I have Alexa reminding me of stuff. Like I don't know what to do. Let me see. Blessing, welcome to the chat for everyone that came. Are you going to have them watching? Yeah, I'm having them watch your pocket because y'all don't trigger is big money popping. Okay, don't forget now we all used to work together. We all used to be all out there, with the celebrities and stuff, And you was bringing out popping them bottles. You was popping. You were getting that high price champagne. Trigger. And I just look at y'all and roll my eyes. I say, I don't know why these people sitting up here trying to ball. Like, I would drink my Grand Marnier in my Coke or my Malibu in my Coke, and I would sit there and sip on it slow because I am not trying to go and impress nobody by spending no $500, $600 for no damn drink. So yeah, that's what Trigger was all about, honey. They was doing it. They was doing it big. Oh. I would rather work out this sound. Stand up to be counted. Okay. Now, my operation, they he told me they're gonna have to cut me wide open. Okay. Why not get a treat out of it? I'm gonna be hurt anyway for 10 weeks, so why not get a treat out of it? Suck this stomach in, so I won't have to wear no damn girdle, be out of breath. Hey, baby. Let's see. You said, yeah, Carly B. Y'all gotta help me. Or yeah, do I need to come and pray with you in person? I want you to come on and pray on the August the 10th. My surgeons on if they don't change it, but my family pushing them like they already nervous and ready for it to be removed. So Um, I work my ass off and going to school. I know, but still, you got it going on. I work my ass off too. Well, I was. That's what I'm saying. I deserve a tree hunter that flatten my stomach. Y'all taking me through all this pain and suffering. I don't want to. You know these women be wearing these girdles and they suck their stomach in. Their stomach is flat, and then they body up big at the top and the meat hanging out that girdle because the meat done been pushed up and stuff, y'all. I don't want to have to go through that. I'm not wearing no girdle. I will let it all hang before I wear a girdle. And I'm not trying to wear nothing tight. No, just give me that treat. Stand up to be counted. I'm gonna really be look. I'm gonna really be dancing. Then I'm gonna have my little camera all pushed all the way back so you can see my stomach and everything. I'll really be dancing. Really be dancing. Just I'm gonna see. It don't hurt to ask. He gonna look at me like, ma'am, we're not equipped to do all that. We're not plastic surgeons, okay? But can you please bring one in? I'll call it the bottom. Look, half of look. I remember my auntie. She used to lay on the bed, and because the thing had to have a you pushing her stomach in, and you gotta put the hook the hooks together, and then have to pull out off the bed. Oh my God. I bought this thing from this lady. It was $100 and some dollars. And she swear on her mama, oh girl, you wear this right here and you'll lose weight and just walk around with it. And I was like, is that my size? Can I wear it? She's like, yeah, that's your size. So I'm at the job and I put it on and somebody was helping me put it on. So I'm like, I'm walking through the mall. I swear, y'all, I started getting numb. I couldn't feel my legs, my damn body. I couldn't feel nothing, and I was walking like the damn the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. I was just crying, trying to get back to my place of being like, oh my God, somebody just like, please, please. I said, take it off, take it off, please, take it off. Take it off. I was just crying, y'all. And I've been so scared of girdles and stuff ever since then. I went into a big depression for a whole damn 3 weeks behind that damn girdle that woman sold me. I was just crying and I couldn't feel nothing. I was just shaking. I was like, take this off me right now. Take it off. They were trying to hurry up and get it off. I was like, I can't feel myself. Just take it off. Please take it off. They laugh at it right today. I was like, I am afraid of a damn girdle. I do not want to deal with no girdle ever again. That was a nightmare, and people I couldn't breathe. I was like, like take it off, please take it off. So kudos to the women, y'all some tough ones. If y'all can wear a damn girdle, y'all some badass. Cause I don't care. I ain't trying to squeeze myself in to be looking good for nobody. Cause this damn you fake. You're fabricating. You're fabricating something. Cause then have this man see your body all smooth and sucked in and stuff, and then y'all decide y'all want to be together stuff here. You get in the room and shit. You unhooking everything and damn stomachs popping out, falling to the side, and breasts start hanging and fat meat start hanging out the back and stuff. And the man look at you like, wait a minute, this ain't the person that I met. So you might well just be true to yourself, be real. Yeah. Everybody can't be fine now. Everybody can't, I ain't gonna spend all the time trying to work out be Beyonce and all these people. Hell, the hell with it. If I can't get this free plastic surgery, okay. I'm gonna okay. I do it tomorrow? I got my own money. Can I do it tomorrow? Cause I'm finna get off here now. It was nice chatting with y'all. I already knew y'all gonna make me laugh. You already know. I'm good. With I'm good with mine. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm very like. Well, I know y'all see me on live. I'm always like trying to fix my shirts and stuff like that. I don't want my pooch to show. I even try to look and make sure my M&M's not even showing and stuff like that. And I like to wear big shirts and I like to be comfortable. But yeah, I feel like my back and the stomach. I already know why my stomach is the way it is because of the cancer. Um, I feel like my thighs, my inner thighs. I feel insecure about my inner thighs, and I don't want y'all to see me pregnant now. I have mass tumor in my stomach, so no, and that's gonna be removed. I agree to about our kid. My son is the same way. You describe your son, hello, child. The hell with him, girl. And he try to be my damn daddy. Girl, he done went to college and think he got this. He's a professional now, and he wants to be in my ear talking to me about stuff and to get cussed out. And when I ask them to do something for me, and then there's a problem, then the hell with y'all. Okay, I see you put had on there, so that's past tense. So she's doing good. It's great. Till I've been thinking about it. I have a lot going on myself, so I've been trying to, you know, concentrate on TBD, and her health. But where are the big women? Stretch marks like me know you're. I know. You said a stretch mark let you know you're a real woman. I know. I know. I know. I but don't you hate when your companion be squeezing all on your love muffins and stuff? Just be squeezing on, just take a handful, just pinch it, and it just be laying laying in their hand. I be like, bastard, you stop doing that. You know what you doing. You trying to make fun of my love muffins. I'm like, get your goddamn hands off me. Look, just squeeze. I just try to make. I know you trying to make me laugh about it, baby. Ain't nothing coming out of here. Ain't nothing going up in it. Shit, ain't nothing going up in it for nothing to come out. Man, I can't stand that. Right there, and I'm touching it now. I got a handful right here in my. Just I'm just pinching it, just laying right here like a handful of damn meat. Biden give us all free training workout training thing. Y'all talk about our health here. Give us some trainers. They be talking about these celebrities here. They talk about these celebrities, but at the same time, they got people to cook for them. They got damn personal trainers to come up in their damn house and have them pushing on damn tires and squatting and everything. They got damn gyms in their houses and stuff. We ain't got that shit. Hell, so hell. And I'm not going to no gym. I'm still, freaking out behind this COVID. Yeah, she is in remission for cancer right now. That's good. She just battling the memory issues and her lupus. Yep. I don't drink, but I saw at the location. Oh, I had to stop drinking, and I think that's what stand up to be counted. I was telling my dad. I think our last get together last year, and I was trying to drink, and I never have a problem drinking, and my stomach was hurting so bad. It's called a swamp thing, and my stomach was hurting so bad I couldn't handle the alcohol, and so I was like, oh my god, like so I sipped it, and so I was like, I don't want any. And so I always get a swamp thing when I go to Papados. And when I was sipping on it, you guys, I swear they they was about to call the ambulance for me. And I'm like, what is going on with me? I know I can drink a swamp thing. And so I was hurting so bad. I'm like, please bring me some water. Like, please. Like, I'm on my knees. Like, I was on the balcony at Papados, and I was like, she was like, no. So the staff came out. I was like, do you want us to call it? I'm like, no, just please bring me some water. I'm like, what did they put in this swamp thing? I said, I know I can handle the swamp thing. I'm like, what they put in there, and I think, what I have going on now is the reason why I couldn't handle the alcohol anymore. So that's probably a good thing because I don't need it anyway. Who need? Oh, you said she need a butt reduction. Hell, I need to get them to transfer the fat from my stomach and put it back in my butt. I didn't. I used to have a big butt, didn't want it. Back then the black women felt insecure about their big butts. Now everybody want a big butt. They looking like a hot mess, like cows and deers looking like what's her name? Lil Kim on BET Awards right now, and it's just getting ridiculous. I don't want no I don't want nothing transferred back there. Have me looking, that gave me some damn thoughts. Have me looking like Lil Kim and all these people with these booties all looking the form. Just let me keep my Chinese butt. I'll be black and knees. Let me stay black and knees. Let me keep my flat pancake butt, and I'll be good. But yeah, you come and pray for me, Miss Stand Up. But shout out to everybody that came in, Lisa. Thank you. Everything is good though. One of them fighters. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna heal, baby. Cause hell, I guess God needs to sit me down. I already told you when God ready for me to sit down, He gonna sit me down, and cause I'm always on the go. I'm always on the go. So it's killing me to just be laying in the bed. So I gotta get out and move around. I gotta move around, but I'll be fine, and I appreciate it. But um, ending this live, you guys, let's continue to spread the word. Hopefully, people can get out there to Chicago. I know a lot of people afraid to go to Chicago. They call it Chirac, and just try to spread the word, and you know advocate in the proper way for Robert. And please, y'all, let the attorneys do their jobs. Your inside was cut off from oxygen, get ready to burst. Yup. Yep. hmm So, just try to, if you can't travel, if you can just reach out to people in Chicago, um, send them some information, get videos, and If you can chop them, to make them a little shorter, do that. Tag people. If you want to word somebody by emailing. April, my birthday was in April. Um, yeah, them wild fat ones hit different. Yeah, I ain't the one with the bull. Oh my god, I can't deal with you. I will be there with my security. Okay, so are they doing anything, Mr. J, in Chicago? Because I haven't heard anything. Are they just gonna go to court? I know I heard one of the bloggers speaking on going to report on it, but I think also people need to reach out to like people like Lovely T when they they say a little bit, but they're not saying it all. Like put all the tea out there, like for this. Don't just give a little scoop, like little sample and stuff like that. Okay, what Justice for Kills just tag me in. Let me see y'all before I get off. Oh Lord, have mercy. Here you see me getting attacked, and everybody female stock. Did y'all see that? Some this no, this what's the other lady, Juliet or somebody that was saying that she's dating Robert? Now it's some old white woman saying that she date Robert. Boy, all these women fantasizing over Robert. Leave Robert alone. Robert got too much on his plate, and he ain't thinking about all these women. Leave him alone. Let's see.
Young boys, ain't no motherfucking way in the world you should be talking about no motherfucking R. Kelly. Because even if he did fuck with underage girls, they was with it. They was with it. Let me ask you. So he ain't raped or nothing? She was fucking raping boys. Look it up if it ain't been erased. Motherfucker talk about some shit. Surviving R. Kelly. That's what they use the motherfucking niggas they got in charge to promote. Like Oprah. They use Oprah to promote that shit. That's why she got her slot. Oprah ain't shit but a wolf foot motherfucker. Brought up Charlie Sheen earlier. Dude, if you knew what Charlie Sheen did out here in motherfucking California, fucking with these young boys, ain't no motherfucking way in the world you should be talking about no motherfucking R. Kelly. He's fucked in. And he used to fuck with little boys. He was a pedophile. He the last motherfucker to be talking about something. It ain't no surviving Charlie Sheen. It's only surviving R. Kelly. But if you know something about Charlie Sheen, you know what the fucking shit he used to do. Hey. So now, how the game come back around, his daughter pussy in the game at 18. Pussy is viewable. Look at what the 18 years it developed into. That's funny, the motherfucker. Yeah. Pussy just for the street. That's what you should have said. Damn, you think they was poor? They wasn't poverty stricken. Pussy for the street. Charlie Sheen daughter. Pussy out there like a Christmas ornament in December to be seen. He's fucked in. And he used to fuck with little boys. He was a pedophile. He the last motherfucker to be talking about something. It ain't no surviving Charlie Sheen. It's only surviving. I brought up Charlie Sheen earlier. Dude, if you knew what Charlie Sheen did out here in motherfucking California, fucking with these young boys, ain't no motherfucking way in the world you should be talking about no motherfucking R. Kelly. Because even if he did fuck with underage girls, they was with it. They was with it. Let me ask you. So he ain't raped or nothing. Sheen was fucking raping boys. Look it up if it ain't been erased. Motherfucker talk about some shit. Surviving R. Kelly. That's what they use the motherfucking niggas they got in charge to promote. Like Oprah. They use Oprah to promote that shit.
Yeah.
That's why she got her slot. Oprah ain't shit but a wolf foot motherfucker. What up, Charlie Sheen?
He said, "Whoop." Okay, you know, maybe City be stuff. Yeah, that boy, he be telling like a lot of people being more vocal now, and and people are looking at it like y'all African Americans sitting here bashing y'all own, but y'all not sitting here looking at even with the Epstein situation, no Rico, right? This man wasn't he a billionaire with his own island, own plane? Then we have all these other situations, but Robert gets Rico with willing participants, fake IDs, people coming on in his camp, setting them up, and people around him allowing this to happen. Why they? I'm just gonna say it, and they can people can say I'm you on Don Russell penis. No, I'm not. Oh, y'all, I am over talking. I got to go. Love y'all. I am out of here. Okay, lost track of time. That's why I hate coming on here, losing track of time. Good people, you good people. Love you guys. I'm so sorry. I have to get off just like that, but yeah, I've been on 2 hours 45 minutes anyway. Good looking, you guys. Stay safe. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. You guys be safe out there and look both ways before crossing the YouTube streets, okay? Thank y'all for coming out as well. All my mods, thank y'all. Subscribers, thank you. Visitors, thank you as well.